microphone. There we go. Alright guys, Sean here with this really nice 2005 Yamaha Roadstar 1700. It's got Vance and Hines pipes. It's an awesome looking color. Really good looking bike. Has 17,000 miles on it. If you're looking for more information about like the specific description of it, check out the other video. I might even link it to the page. Let's go take it for a test drive, see how it runs. Now the Roadstar is Yamaha's larger air-cooled motorcycle. It's definitely their bigger bike. The Royal Star is water-cooled and has a little smaller engine. But the Roadstar has the big 1700 cc. And it's definitely a big bike. Definitely a big bike. It's got good cruiser bike power. And this one's in really good shape. Although it does idle a little low. I'll probably get that checked out. Yeah, if you're looking for a big cruiser bike, a really big cruiser bike, and you like air cooled, you don't like the idea of a water cooled bike, the Roadstar is definitely a great option. Good bike. I've seen these things do a lot of miles. This one only has 17,000, which for a 10-year-old bike is only about what, 1,500 miles per year. I mean, this thing's barely even broken in. This one's got Vance and Hines pipes. It's got a great sound to it. And it's very comfortable. I'm 6'2". It's got a really good stance. This one's got crash bars in the front, which he put highway pegs on it. And they're nice and comfortable. I like to throw my right foot on the highway peg and put my left foot on the shifter, so I can still relax but have my one foot kicked out on the highway peg. This bike's definitely got a nice sound to it. It doesn't feel heavy. I just talked to a guy who had a 2000 Roadstar, and he has 70,000 miles on it. This one only has 17,000, and all he's done as terms of maintenance to it, change the oil and replace the battery. That's incredible. That just goes to show that the worst thing for these bikes is just letting them sit. These bikes need to be ran, so you can definitely put a lot of miles on a bike like this, and it's just going to keep on going. And because it's air cooled, there's less components you got to change. Now, I'm not saying that air cooled is better than water cooled. I probably prefer water cooled, but if there's a lot of people out there and they prefer air cooled, and because there's less to worry about, that is a plus. Now again, like with most bikes with windshields, I'm hitting a lot of turbulence on the top of my helmet because I wear a full face helmet, and I'm on the taller side, 6'2", but a lot of guys that ride bikes with windshields, they don't wear helmets. They just use their heads for helmets. got some good get up and go. It's a fun bike to ride. It's just a big cruiser bike, you know what I mean? You gotta roll up here and people know that you're a grown man riding your big old cruiser bike. And 1700 cc's, nothing to sneeze about. It's a big, loud, awesome bike. I like the color too. It's like a silverish, maybe like a little bit of goldish, but it's a cool, unique color. And cool pinstriping too. It's a real comfortable bike to ride. It's also going to be comfortable to put your lady friend on the back. I love riding these back country roads. Oh, let me see if I can squeeze in a story real quick. Alright, so you got these two guys, and they're shady, they're unethical, they're bad businessmen, they're filthy rich, but they got their money. It's an ill-gotten gain. They've been treating people, ripping people off for their money for years. That's why they have so much money. They started going to church for social reasons, not because they were trying to repent or anything like that, but for ulterior motives. And they were brothers. One of the brothers died. At the same time, the church is having a building project, and they need hundreds of thousands of dollars to finish this building project for the new church. The one brother dies. The other brother goes up to the pastor and says, "Pastor, I will give you the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you need to pay for this building project, as long as during my brother's eulogy tomorrow, you tell everybody that he was a saint. You just gotta say that my brother was a saint." And the pastor, he's torn up about this. He's like, "Well, you know, we really need the money. We can do a lot of good with all that money. We can build that church." But he's like, "I don't want to lose my integrity." So he's wrestling with this in his head, and he doesn't know what to do. The next day at the eulogy, the pastor comes up and he says, he's talking about the guy, and he's like, he was a wicked man, he was a sinful man, he was a horrible person, his business practices could be, you know, equivalent to something that Satan would do. But compared to his brother, he was a saint. Oh man, I heard that the other day, and I thought I'd let you guys know I really enjoyed that one. Guys, I'm really enjoying this bike. Check out my YouTube channel. I do sell my bikes fast. Sold 18 motorcycles last month. I only have about 20 motorcycles right now. I plan on selling all 20 this month. I'm going to sell 20 bikes this month. I already have. I'm on track to do so. The average bike stays in my inventory for, according to last month, 12 or 11 days. 12 days. So 11 or 12. So what I'm saying is I sell bikes fast. So if you like this bike, if you like the price, jump on it. Don't wait. I mean, it's gonna get sold, and a lot of times I can't replace it with something with the same thing. I got a lot of different bikes, but you know, they're all a little different. You know what I mean? Different miles, different this, different that. All right, guys. Good seeing you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're looking for more bikes, and I'm also doing stuff on Periscope. All right, thanks, guys.